again with WebProdigyResource. Today what I'm going to teach you is basically the difference between web hosting and web registration. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm on the WebProdigyResource page, website, and where I went straight over to the web hosting section. You can find that right over here. So I click it, it's going to just reload as I'm already on the page. Basically, you need a beginner knowledge to know the difference between web hosting and registration and why you need both to have your website. We'll start with web registration, I guess, because it starts talking about it right up top. Web registration is when you go to make a website, and in order for you to have a website, you need to reserve that online space. So when you register your website, you have a domain name, which is www. For example, facebook.com is a domain name, and whatever you want yours to be, you reserve that space. So you have to pay for that. So you can go on several different services that most people see online and on advertisements. Like a lot of people know about GoDaddy from TV commercials and things like that. But there are many different services you can go where you can register your website. So registering is not expensive. It is about $10 a year for you to reserve that space. Now, you will not be able to upload your site if you just register. You will only be able to reserve the space. So that is saying no one else will be able to take that name. That is your name. And unless you let it expire, or you put it up for a bid or auction, then no one will be able to take that from you. So, once again, it's really cheap, 10, maybe $11 a year, depending where you go. Personally, this site was hosted from DreamHost, so we are registered and hosted through them. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for registration. Now, when you want to host, you have to select a plan. So this is more so where you want to search around. This is why you can see right here we have different solutions and services, the big name services actually, that offer real cheap hosting as well as registration. You definitely want to look around because hosting is a monthly cost. So depending on what type of plan you want, you could probably get a domain name registered and hosted for maybe $110, $120 a year. So that is not very expensive at all. If I were you, I'd go ahead and just pay for the whole year right up front, get that out of the way so that you don't have to worry about constantly being billed, things like that. You can just concentrate on your website. You'll have it for a year. Most people know within a half a year whether they're going to go ahead and keep pushing it, or they're just going to let that kind of die down, or just keep it running but not do too many updates to it, so things like that. So we can go over the main services: HostMonster, Network Solutions. A very famous one is Network Solutions. GoDaddy, everyone sees on TV. Yahoo Small Business, very good one. And a couple of the better ones, HostGator. These are all ranked, depending on where you go, what you see, what article you read, but they're all pretty much top 20 hosting and registration services. So that's pretty good. Now, when you host, basically, we'll scroll down here, and what you're looking at is the registering and host. Once you can go ahead and get into DreamHost, so that's what we went through right here. I have a picture tag right here of first you got to go ahead and sign up, and then you go down here. You see the sign up form, nice little picture, and then you can go over here and you can see. Basically, once you sign up, you go ahead and come back to the login screen. You just log in. And then you go down here and you'll see the domains you have hosted and the domains you have registered. As you can see down here, it's pretty small, but it's $11.95 a year. And hosting type fully means you get all of the uploading privileges that come with hosting a website. So you're good to go. You can upload all of your files if that's what you want to do, or manage your CMS, which is your content management system, if that's the other way you'd like to have your website. But yeah, that's basically the difference, and you definitely want to know the difference of both so you can start your website today. I mean, it could, at first, if you don't know what you're dealing with, you can say, oh, why are they trying to charge me double, or why are they trying to charge me for one thing and the other. but no, it is legit. What we do recommend is that you try to stick with one service so you don't get confused, especially if you're a beginner. What you want to do is you want to pick one, think you like it the best, and go ahead and host it and register it same place. So you have one login, you can go manage everything from one place. If you do find you like a different service better, you are able to transfer domains from service to service. That is a little more, intermediate type work, advanced, but that is all done in the back end wherever you sign up for your service. You can go ahead and log in there, and then they'll point you in the right direction. But for now, yeah, that is the difference between web hosting and web registration and why you need both. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you guys can get a little more, a little understanding of where you need to start, what you need to do, and why hopefully why you need both. Please keep in mind, there are many other services out there, but these are just a few. But they are very highly regarded and very highly ranked services. So I would definitely go ahead and go pick one of those if you were really interested in starting a website. Thanks again. Don't feel free to comment, like, whatever you need. Please go on the Web Prodigy resource page. Take a look around. You might learn something new, learn to become a web designer. Thanks, guys.